Hi, Saban Stars. So this week we are going to work on our volleying skills. And a volley is when you hit an object into the air. So we can use a volley with our hands by hitting a ball in the air. Or volleys can also be used when you use paddles like pickleball paddles or badminton rackets. So we're going to work on our volley skills. For these activities, you're going to need some sort of ball. So you can either find a light, it needs to be light because we're hitting it in the air, light ball. This is my dog's toy. You could also use a rolled up pair of socks. I did two pairs of socks just to make my ball a little bit bigger. This works just as well. You can use your balloon. So if you have your balloon from your last week activities or you have a balloon laying around, a balloon would work great. And you can also go through your trash, or not your trash, your recycling, and maybe make a paper ball. A paper ball would work just as well. To start, we are going to practice some skills, and I'm going to give you a skill, and I'm going to show you what to do. Then you're going to press pause on the video and go practice, and then you can come back and press play. To start, we just need a ball. At the end, we're going to kind of play a game, and you're going to need some sort of bucket. So I have this as a bucket. It's just an organizer that I have. Maybe you have a trash can or even like a big bowl that you might find in your kitchen could work. So something that can kind of hold an object or like you can volley a ball to would work. So we're going to get started. We're not going to use our baskets just yet. We're going to hold on to those. We're going to practice just working with our ball and volleying our ball. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to find your ball. And if you have more than one, like I'm going to start with this ball, but I might switch to my socks or my paper ball. You can try different type of balls. That's fine. And what you're going to do is the first thing you're going to do is we're going to volley with our open hand. You're going to hit the ball in the air and you're going to catch it with either your other hand or two hands. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the ball in this hand. I'm going to toss it up, hit, and then I'm going to catch. Hit, catch. Hit, catch. And you can catch two hands or one hand. I want you to try that 10 times. Press pause and go practice. When you're done doing it 10 times, you can press play and continue. I'll have another challenge for you. All right, now that you're back, you tried that 10 times. We're going to do the same thing, only we're going to switch. So I'm going to hold the ball in my right hand, and I'm going to volley with my left. So you should change which hand you are hitting the ball in the air. So I'm going to toss it, hit, catch. Toss, hit, catch. I'm trying to hit the ball on the flat palm of my hand. I'm not trying to hit the ball super high in the air. Practice that 10 times and then come back. Press pause, practice 10 times. All right, this time, welcome back. We are going to hit the ball in one hand and we're going to continuously hit it in the air. If the ball hits the ground, no big deal. We're going to pick it back up and try again. We're trying to see how many hits we can get in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If it hits the ground, no big deal. Pick it up and try again. You don't want to hit the ball super high in the air. Press pause and see how many hits you can get in a row. All right, welcome back. I hope you got lots of hits in a row. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to switch which hand is hitting the ball. So for you, it will probably be the hand that you are not as comfortable with. It's probably the hand that you do not write with. And that's okay. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, but we're going to practice on both sides. So I'm hitting the ball as many times as I can in the air. If I need to catch it and start over, no big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Notice how I'm hitting it right on my palm. Also, notice where my eyes are. My eyes are watching the ball the entire time. So you're going to practice how many times you can hit the ball in the air with your opposite hand. Press pause and practice. All right, and now for our last challenge with just the ball before we add our basket. We are going to work on hitting it back and forth or volleying it back and forth between our two hands. So I hit it with one and hit it with the other. Oh, got me in the face. It's okay. Volley, We're trying to go back and forth between our two hands. If we lose our ball, no big deal. We pick it up and we try again. So we're trying to hit it or volley it. We're trying to volley it back and forth between our two hands. Ready? You try. Try and see how many times you can hit it back and forth. Press pause and practice. All right, Save and Start. So now we're going to progress to having our ball or whatever, paper ball, sock ball, actual ball, and we're going to get our bucket. And we are now going to work on volleying our ball into a bucket. So how I set this up is I'm going to put my bucket down, and I'm going to start with just 5 steps. So I'm going to take 5 steps away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as we get better at this, we can take more steps away, because the further away we are, the harder it's going to be. So now I'm working on, instead of volleying my ball up in the air, I'm working on volleying my ball into the bucket. So I'm going to hold the ball in my non-striking hand. So for me, it's my left hand, because I'm going to hit with my right. And I'm going to bring it across my body and kind of just hold it right here at my hip. When I do this, I'm going to line up my palm with the ball, and then I'm just going to bring it back a little bit and then hit it out of my hand. I'm not throwing the ball up in the air. I'm just going to hit the ball right out of my hand using the bottom of my palm. And when I do this, I'm also stepping with my foot that the ball is holding. So it looks like this. I'm trying to get it into the bucket. If I don't, no big deal. I pick it up, put the ball in my non-dominant hand, bring it to my hip, line my hand up, step, swing, hit. I missed, no big deal. I go get my ball. I'm going to show you one more time, and then you're going to practice. Line myself up, ball and hip, step, swing, hit, and I got it in the bucket that time. I want you to try and practice that. Press pause and practice for about 10 to 15 times. All right, now that we've practiced and kind of got the hang of it, we're going to play a game with ourselves. This game is called 10 out of 10. So I'm going to hit the ball 10 times, and I'm going to see how many points I get. And every time I get it into a bucket, I get 1 point. So you get 10 hits. You're trying to get the highest score possible. Looks like this. Line myself up, step, swing, hit. That's 1. 2. Oh, I got 3 hits, but 2 points. 4 hits, 2 points. Oh, man. 5 hits, 2 points. 6 hits, but still only 2 points because I've only made it twice. Line myself up. Maybe I should slow down and not go so fast. Oh, close, but not quite. That's 6 hits. 7 hits, 3 points. 8 hits, 4 points. 9 hits, but I only have 4 points because I only made it once. This is my last time. I had 10 hits, but I have 5 points. See if you can beat me. All right, Save and Stars. So now what you can do is, if you're 5 steps away and you've played 10 out of 10, you can keep doing 10 out of 10. Or if you would like to challenge yourself, you can now take 10 steps away and try. It might be a little bit harder because the further away, the harder it is. Practice and play if you would like, and see what your score is.